on this assignment, I selected an elementary school principal position because it aligns with my educational leadership degree and allowed me to compare my current experience to a leadership role within a school setting. However, my long-term goal is to open my own learning facility, and I wanted to better understand the qualifications and skills expected of an educational leader at the elementary level. The key terms that I took away from this are some of the, just most common ones in the job posting. They were instructional leadership, school improvement planning, data-driven decision making, staff evaluation, professional development, curriculum implementation, budgeting, of course, stakeholder engagement, and student achievement. The posting also showed experience or emphasized on experience leading school-wide initiatives and supporting instructional staff. I do not currently work as a school principal, so I found several areas where my experience aligns with this position, then others where they didn't. As an assistant director at my current job, I help support staff, communicate with families, assist with daily operations, and mostly contribute to maintaining compliance and just the program quality. But my experience as a substitute teacher, nonprofit organization leader, PTA president, board, youth sports commissioner, and just all around board member for different youth organizations. It really helped me develop leadership, communication, organization, and problem solving skills. However, I recognize that I have limited experience in areas such as school budgeting, teaching, teacher evaluations, and school improvement planning, which are responsibilities common associated with principals. However, in my current title, I do touch on teacher evaluation, so I'm kind of learning that. However, the budgeting part is where it still is kind of kind of hidden. But after reviewing the ATS feedback on the resume, I revised my resume so that it could better highlight the leadership responsibilities that I already have. So I added language related to staff supervision, family engagement, team leadership, program management, compliance, community partnerships, and data-informed decision making. I also strengthened several bullet points to better reflect my leadership experience in education and community organizations. With these changes, I was able to increase my score to match it, my match score from 17% to 34%. It wasn't much of a match, but it was better than what I started with. The ethical considerations played an important role throughout this process as well. I actually think it would have been easy to add keywords to increase the score, but I only included skills and experiences that I have actually performed. I could have just went in and just added more things, but I just like for it to be, just relatable. I wanted to, I just really wanted my resume to just, I guess, just accurately represent who I am and what my qualifications are, just to see kind of where I need to be guided, even though a school principal is not what I aim to be in the future. If I were tailoring my resume for my actual career goal of opening and leading my own educational and recreational learning facility, I would place greater emphasis on program development, community partnerships, nonprofit leadership, youth development, family engagement, staff management, and business operations. With those experiences more closely reflect the type of leadership role that I hope to pursue in the future. It's more relatable for me. While there is overlap between being a principal and running a learning facility, the focus would shift from school administration to organizational leadership and community impact versus, just the admin part of day-to-day school board requirements. So I just feel like this assignment kind of helped me in a way to I guess, guide myself as to, take these pointers and try to implement them. I did learn a little bit about AI generated resumes, learning key